Question 2. Discuss in detail the qualities of good literature, or write detailed note on the quality of good literature. Introduction. In English, the word literature is used in two different ways. Where you open is simply means anything that is written. Timetables, catalog, textbooks, travel brochures, etc. But when we talk about literature, we use the word in a different sense. Broadly speaking, literature is an expression of life in form of truth and beauty. It is writing which expresses thoughts, feelings, and attitudes towards life. Good literature has the following qualities. First, quality of literature, permanence. Creative literature, as distinguished from travel booklets or advertisement, possesses an important quality, permanence. What appears in a newspaper is here today and gone tomorrow. The writer of an advertisement concerned with the people of his own time. The novelist or the poet, on the other hand, hopes that his works be permanent. It is for future generations. He wants immortality for his works and for himself. It is said, literature is not for an age but for all time. Literature is a permanent expression of thoughts, feelings, or vision of life. Imaginating or creative literature has an appeal for people of all ages and at all times. It is intended to last for a long time. Second, universality. Good literature is not limited to one country, one culture, or one language. It deals chiefly with human passions and emotions like love, hate, joy, sorrow, fear, and death. When we read a work of art, the thoughts, feelings, and experiences expressed by the writers become our own. For example, the poem Fingers in the Dough is about the feelings of helplessness and separation when it comes to grief or pain. The poet says that pain cannot be shared. This is what we all experience. This is what makes literature universal. Literature thus reflects life in all its aspects, which have a universal appeal. Third, originality. Another quality of good literature is originality. When we talk of originality, let us not forget that no work of art can be completely original. To find an original subject is an impossible task. All writers deal with human feelings and situations common to all. So, where is the originality? Originality lies in looking at an old story or idea or experience quite a new light. Shakespeare was not original if we consider his borrowings of stories, but he is original in his sense that he treated old stories, characters, situations in a fascinating way. Literature is traditional and original at the same time. T.S. Eliot's Murder in the Cathedral has roots in the tradition of the past, but he has a new interpretation of the old story. The central themes of literature, like love, death, etc., are unchanging, but writer discovers new ways of looking at them. Originality does not consist of inventing new things, but in expressing old themes in a new way. Alexander Pope says, What oft was thought, but I never so well expressed. Fourth, craftsmanship. Writing is not only a matter of ideas and inspiration, but also practice and technique. Alexander Pope says that those feet move easiest who have learned to dance. Poets and writers are not trained like doctors or lawyers, but their art cannot be mastered without practice and effort. The writer must know the skill of writing. He must have control over large vocabulary and a suitable style. He must know the great works. A poet should have a sensitive ear to the sound of words and understanding of various techniques and forms of literature. Of course, the writer must have creative imagination, but without technical knowledge, good writing is not possible. Craftsmanship and technical skills are necessary in a good writer. He should know that art consists in the use of the right word in the right place. Fifth, moral consciousness. Moral consciousness is about feature of good literature. What it means is that good and evil have as much place in literature as in real life. A good literary book always has a moral purpose. Its purpose is to make human beings better. It should make us see what is right and what is wrong. Writers like Dante, Shakespeare, Milton, Ibsen, Hardy, and others are strongly conscious of the everlasting war between good and evil. But in the works, we always see the triumph of good over evil. It may also be pointed out that mere morality cannot make a work of literature great or interesting. It must be artistic in the first place. But when it is artistic, it should be moral either in the current sense of morality, or better still, it should present a higher morality, the morality for future. Sixth, psychological truth. Great works of literature review in a working of human mind. We see characters making inward journey. The writers bring out what goes inside the mind of the characters and how they act and behave in different situations. Seventh, criticism of life. Another quality of good literature is that it is life enhancing or a criticism of life. In the words of Shakespeare, it holds mirror up to nature. The writer wishes to convey feelings of ideas which are part of our own experience. Good literature grows directly out of life and reflects life in all its aspects. It brings us into close connect with life. It lifts us, makes fuller and deeper. It is in this sense that literature is criticism of life. Experience and feelings have universal validity which are embodied in work of art. Aristotle said that poetry is more philosophical than history. For history deals with the particular, philosophy with the universal. Conclusion. To sum up, we may say literature is a permanent expression of thought, feeling, vision of life and the world. good literature is life enhancing and life enriching. It is a thing of a beauty and joy forever. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a nice time. Take very good care. Bye.